Now that we are in the second part, we are going to create some fantastic closed simulation in Cinema 4D. Let's do it!
So merge an object and import it. What we want is the remesh in UV1. Yes, let's import it. Erase the cube, and what you can do is click on this enable axis, do a rotation. Yes, and then unclick it. And what you can do is reset transform. And now you can see that we fixed this issue. We also have an issue here. So you can do Shift C, axis center. And in the axis center, you can, no, it's not Z. Okay, it's Y. And you can see that it will find the Y bottom. So, and now we can reset this. Yes. So what we need is scale it. So 1 square is 1 meter. So we know that it's almost 4 meters. It's always good to have a good scale model. What you can do here is in the standard material, create a PBR material. And this PBR material, we're gonna give him a texture. And this texture, we want it to be 2K. Yeah, because we have a lot of VRAM. Okay, so here is the push. And you can see it's almost fixed. And the push is here. And yeah, that's nice. So let's call it push. Let's call it push. So you press Ctrl D, go to the simulation, and you don't want no gravity. So to test first, we can save this. So let's call it push. No. What's the problem? Push. Let's give him a simulation tag to see if everything's nice. A balloon simulation tag. So you can give more frames and press play. And we can see that nothing happens. So it is really good. It means that there is no issue, there is no polygon that are intersecting. So the simulation is running, and Shift V HUD and give him a frame per second. So we can see that it's running at almost 36 frames per second, which is nice. In our simulation, we want this to inflate. So in the balloon, you can take 2 and see, oh, it's inflating, yeah. What you can do also, you can have turbulence and put a lot of turbulence, and look at that, woohoo, it's melting away. But we don't want this. What we want is to create, because we want the scissor effect. We want to create a box that almost fitting the tongue. Okay, and we want to hide it. So go in the render tag, display, use, and choose line. So you're gonna see the box, only the line. What we need also is simulation tag collider. And we want to collide back because all the faces are the inside faces. Yeah, and now look at this. It's gonna fit in the box. We are almost there. To put more fun, you already know, we're gonna select all, Shift C and vertex, set vertex, weight, 100%. But we want to use the fill, and for the fill, let's add a shader, a noise. Let's change the noise, yeah, because we are really, really precise people. And let's use this vertex 15% in the mix animation, and look at this, it's gonna deform. Oh my god, we can say maybe more 3 in the balloon section, and we are almost. Remember, what we have to do is a compression like this. So what can we add? So it's deforming really fast. So let's say, okay, let's do it in 90 seconds, maybe 4 times. That's a lot. Okay, it's proper. What you can do to create more complex shape is to activate the plastic deformation. And look at this. Now it will explode. Okay, so what you if you activate the plastic deformation, you can see that some parts are not moving now, and some parts are inflating a lot. So what you can do is to decrease that part, maybe 7, and see if everything can move together. Oh yeah, that's quite nice. Let's give a little bit more plating stuff. Oh, and something I didn't modify. Yeah, that's almost nice. Something I didn't modify is to giving more bendiness, maybe more stretchiness, but now at this point, maybe not a good idea. But yeah, no, it's good. Look at this. We made a compressed Caesar of a thumb of Caesar. Yeah, that's art. And what you can do if you have a lot of trouble in the simulation, you can increase here the substep. And it's not really about collision, it's much more about substep and iteration. And look at this, it will be a little bit stiffer. Maybe it's jiggling a lot. Yeah, because he's pushing a lot away to try to reach this position, so sometimes it's not a good idea. It was one sensitivity rating. So let's keep this parameter, and yeah, that's the shape. Do whatever you want. In my process, what I love to do is to give him a close tag on this to add more polygons, and then what you can do, because we know that we have only 200 frames, so let's say 220 frames. Okay, and let's make an alembic, bake as an alembic, and look at what's gonna happen now. So now that we have the alembic file, disable this one. Okay, so this is an alembic, so we don't need nothing more. Now, what we can do is simply like inverting this, and look at this. It's gonna come back in its shape. Woohoo! So now you can play real time and do whatever you want. You're free in this world. Let's modify maybe the type of no, let's create something like this. I don't know. Yeah. Do whatever you want. It was the technique I used in my movie. Here, minidigital.com, you can see my movie La Limite une Façade, which is here. And you can see that I use this technique here in this part to control and deform, reshape. Okay, thank you for watching.
That's it for learning how to compress reality. I hope you had fun. Help out this channel by leaving a comment and a like. See you in the next tutorial.